generating an incredibly deep, rich sound from just 3 musicians, while ensuring the lifelong loyalty of their fans. Now, when it comes to unexpected rock legends, Rush is right up there. Imagine back in 1968, who would have thought that 3 Canadian guys could form a band that would go on to earn 14 platinum albums and a place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? But Geddy Lee, Neil Peart, and Alex Lifeson proved everyone wrong. For nearly 50 years, Rush inspired the world with their music. They had 12 top 10 albums on the Billboard 200, 7 Hot 100 charting songs, and 1 top 40 hit. They put on elaborate, energetic live shows. Somehow, let's talk about 15 musicians who are big Rush fans. Starting with number 1, Trent Reznor. In the documentary Rush, Beyond the Lighted Stage, Trent Reznor of 9 Inch Nails shared why he loves Rush's music. He said Rush made keyboards cool, especially on albums like Signals, which got him excited because he plays keyboards. Reznor explained, "I came from a keyboard background. He always felt kind of left out because keyboards weren't that cool. With Rush, the way they use synths was really exciting to me. It was like what a guitar player would do." He also liked Rush's attitude of doing their own thing, not following what everyone else was doing. This taught him that being true to yourself is more important than trying to please others. Number 2, Dave Grohl. When Dave Grohl first heard Rush's song 2112, it was like a switch flipped in his mind. He felt the impact of the music deep in his bones. Rush's drummer, Neil Peart, talked about this song before he passed away, explaining how it changed the course of their band's journey. Peart explained, "We were so angry at that time. The tale happens to be about the individual against oppression, and that was us. It's how we felt." 2112 wasn't what the commercial world expected, but it turned out to be Rush's breakthrough. Grohl remembered how the 20-minute song on one side of the album defied expectations and spoke to people in a powerful way. This song marked the moment when Rush became giants in their fields, hitting listeners like Grohl right in the heart. Grohl clearly remembers the first time he listened to 2112. It wasn't just about the music, it was about Peart's drumming. Grohl said, "It was the first time I really listened to a drummer, and since that day, music has never been the same. His power, precision, and composition were incomparable. He was called the Professor for a reason. We all learned from him." This shows how much Grohl admired Peart's drumming and how it influenced his own musical journey. Number 3, Tom Morello of Rage Against the Machine. Tom Morello wasn't just a hardcore Rush fan who wished the band would be recognized by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He actively worked to make it happen, lobbying with people on the board to get Rush the recognition they deserved. Morello was thrilled when Rush finally got inducted, calling it a great day. For Morello, Rush's impact went beyond just being a fan. He listened to their albums like All the World's a Stage and Moving Pictures so much that he had to buy multiple copies because his cassettes kept wearing out. He admired Rush's musicianship as a guitar player himself, appreciating how they avoided the cliches of hard rock music that he couldn't relate to. Number 4, Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins. Billy Corgan's admiration for Rush was visible in his music, particularly in the Smashing Pumpkins' song Cherub Rock. He openly admitted that the beginning of the song was inspired by Rush's Bytor and the Snow Dog. Despite drawing from Rush's style, Corgan accepted that Cherub Rock had its own depth and meaning beyond its influences. Corgan's connection with Rush goes way back to his youth, where he was a huge fan. He even mentioned Rush during a speech at the Hollywood Walk of Fame, praising them as the best of the best. Corgan's first rock band was a Rush cover group, showing just how much he admired their music. Number 5, Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam. During a Pearl Jam concert in Toronto, Eddie Vedder showed his appreciation for Geddy Lee of Rush, who was in the audience. Vedder gave Geddy a shout-out during the show, acknowledging his presence and the influence of Rush on Pearl Jam's music. The band then played snippets of Rush songs, including Fly By Night and Cygnus X1, showcasing their respect and admiration for Rush. The backstage interaction between Geddy Lee, Vedder, and Pearl Jam drummer Matt Cameron further highlighted the camaraderie and mutual admiration between musicians who share a love for Rush's music. Number 6, Lars Ulrich of Metallica. Lars Ulrich of Metallica is a devoted Rush fan. He expressed his love for Rush in interviews, acknowledging them as a band that deeply influenced his musical journey. Ulrich's admiration for Rush's music, particularly songs like 2112, reflects his respect for their technical prowess and artistic integrity. When asked about playing Rush's complex drum parts, particularly those originally performed by Neil Peart, Ulrich remained humble, recognizing the challenge and complexity of Peart's drumming style. Number 7. James Hetfield of Metallica. James Hetfield, the singer and guitarist of Metallica, has also credited Rush as one of their influences. Metallica even thanked Rush in the liner notes of their iconic album Master of Puppets. Hetfield's connection with Rush goes further, as he was part of an all-Rush cover band named Syrinx, showing his deep appreciation for Rush's music and legacy. Number 8. Steven Wilson of Porcupine Tree. Steven Wilson of Porcupine Tree has expressed immense love for Rush's music, particularly appreciating albums like A Farewell to Kings. Wilson highlighted the technical brilliance of Rush's musicianship, especially Alex Lifeson's guitar solo in La Via Strangiato. He admired Rush's ability to balance technicality with musicality, making their music timeless and influential in the progressive rock genre. Number 9. Dream Theater. Dream Theater, a progressive metal band, has been heavily influenced by Rush, a Canadian progressive hard rock band. Dream Theater has covered several Rush songs, such as Tears, YYZ, and A Passage to Bangkok, often playing them live during their performances, including a notable rendition at the Toronto Massey Hall in 2004. The connection between Dream Theater and Rush runs deep, as drummer Mike Portnoy credits Rush with inspiring the original name of Dream Theater, Majesty. Portnoy came up with the name while waiting in line for Rush concert tickets and listening to Rush on the radio. During the classic Rush song Bastille Day, Portnoy remarked on the band's majestic music, leading to the decision to name their band Majesty before becoming Dream Theater. Number 10. Primus, Les Claypool. Les Claypool, the bassist and vocalist of Primus, has been a huge fan of Rush since his high school days. He has expressed his admiration for Rush as a three-piece band and credits them as a major influence on his musical career. Claypool's deep appreciation for Rush's music is evident in his extensive collection of Rush records, attendance at their shows, and overall fandom. Number 11. Flea, the bassist of Red Hot Chili Peppers. During a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert, drummer Chad Smith expressed his love for Rush to the audience. Flea, the band's bassist, also shares a fondness for Rush, as evident from Smith's shout-out at the end of the show. This acknowledgement of Rush's impact on their music showcases the widespread admiration and respect that Rush has garnered across different genres and generations of musicians. Number 12. Dave Mustaine. Dave Mustaine, the lead vocalist and guitarist of Megadeth, has often shared his admiration for Rush and the impact they had on him as a musician. He recounted a pivotal moment when he attended a backyard party and witnessed a band performing Rush's iconic song 2112. The unique pedal effect at the beginning of the song caught his attention and opened up a new world of musical possibilities for him. Mustaine's experience hearing 2112 reflects the profound influence Rush had on shaping his musical aspirations. The innovative and boundary-pushing elements of Rush's music, such as the pedal effects in 2112, inspired Mustaine and fueled his passion for becoming a musician. This anecdote highlights the lasting impact Rush's music has had on fellow musicians like Dave Mustaine, contributing to their creative journeys and musical development. Number 13. Steve Harris of Iron Maiden. Steve Harris, the bassist and primary songwriter of Iron Maiden, has cited Rush as an influence on his bass playing and songwriting style. Iron Maiden's progressive elements can be traced back to bands like Rush. Others. Several other well-known musicians have expressed their admiration for Rush, showcasing the band's widespread appeal and influence. Billy Joel enjoys listening to Rush and appreciates their musicianship and songwriting skills. Brian May of Queen praises Rush's musical complexity and technical proficiency, considering them an influential band in rock music. Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses admires Rush's music and their contributions to the rock genre, while Tom Petty was known to have a fondness for their unique sound and creativity. Alex Van Halen of Van Halen acknowledges Rush's influence on his drumming style and speaks positively about their musical abilities. These musicians represent a diverse range of backgrounds, highlighting the broad impact that Rush's music has had on fellow artists across different genres and eras. So, what do you think about Rush as a band? Share your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to show your support by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel for more fascinating stories from the world of music. And hit that notification bell so that you never miss out on our latest updates. Thanks for watching.